Bushcraft 412 with a review on the Cold Steel Fin Wolf. This is a hunting skinning knife that Cold Steel produces. I got it through their special products catalog, as I believe they had it on closeout, in the neighborhood of about $11. Smooth plastic handle, not the greatest. The knife is shaped very much kind of like a kitchen knife, a steak knife. Overall, okay knife, nothing spectacular. I've used this to clean a couple of fish, and it does clean fish really well. I mean, it's a sharp knife, it holds its edge. You know, it's a nice long knife if you're, doing fillets. But it's an $11 knife. It's not, there's a lot of knives out there where you can spend just an extra $4 or $5 and get a better knife. One of the advantages of this for a hunting kind of knife, it does have a little bit thicker of a spine. And it's not, flat ground. This does have a bevel to it. It doesn't show the greatest, but you can see it right there along the logo, so you can catch it in the reflection. But there is a ever so slight bevel that starts right above the logo and goes down. And then there's the secondary bevel on the edge. Yeah, that's kind of a better angle. You can kind of see it up there near the top. So the blade does have a little more rigidity to it than a lot of the Cold Steel knives. A lot of them are flat ground. And so this is a knife I would use maybe if I'm going to be working around bone and some hard muscle and sinew and things like that. Because this is a blade I wouldn't be so worried about bending or chipping or anything like that, because it does have a lot more rigidity to it because of the bevel in there and the thickness of the spine. So definitely decent. I would use this, maybe something like a deer, something where you're getting in there deep and you got the bone in the area. You don't want to use a flat ground blade that may break, when you're processing these things out. Not too bad. It's about 4.5 inch blade. Comes pretty sharp out of the box. Take your hair off, but not razor. But a little work on the ceramic rod, and you can get this to be pretty close to razor sharp. Cold Steel, normal sheath. They're kind of crappy. They're nylon, fixed belt loop. Nothing to write home about, but they get the job done. Not worth replacing. Not on a like $11, $12 knife. I do like this. I do bring this fishing more than anything, because this blade seems to me to be better for dealing with fish. Something where you have a lot of small bones and things like that, because the blade does have that thickness to it that a lot of the hunters don't have. So I don't worry about chipping the blade or having problems, ruining a knife on the fish. And this has done a good handful of fish, and I don't think it's done any small game or anything. But overall, I'm a big fan of the Cold Steel hunting and fishing knives. I think they are really decent for the money, because there's a lot of high value ones, and this is another one. $11, add it to your collection. Nice little knife, and as you can see, this one's pretty clean. It hasn't had a lot of use. Easy to keep clean too, because there's not a lot of cracks or crevices, or nothing's textured to hold a lot of guts and gore. So not too shabby. The handle's okay. It's got a nice contour to it, so you do get a little bit of a grip in there when you're holding, so you're not so worried about slipping. But I think it could definitely use a little improvement on the handle, but for what it is, $11, it's worth it.